Hi my darlings, I'm Sophie Darling and welcome back to the channel. Today we're reacting to episode 55 of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood and we lost Envy and I actually was quite sad. I really enjoyed Envy even though Envy killed Hughes. There was just something about them and I think because they were in that little like worm form, they're almost really adorable, and the fact that they choose to take themselves out because they finally admit that they are jealous of humanity, that all of this stems from that jealousy, and they decide that it's better to end things on their own terms. And the way that they called Edward, they didn't say Runt or Pipsqueak, they actually said Edward. That's like the first time that Envy's ever really called him by his name, and he says it in full. It was just kind of sad. I don't know. And then Risa and Roy had their like emotional moment together, but they didn't kiss, which was really annoying because it's like this would be the perfect moment to just declare your love for each other, but no. And then we had sort of the end credits where we saw Hoenheim actually meeting the father face to face. So they are confronting one another. Ralph is still out of the picture. Greed is also out of the picture. We haven't seen Greed for quite a while now. And then we also saw Izumi, and she finally admits that she's an alchemist, not a housewife. She's proud of it. So yeah, this is getting very intense and we don't have a lot of episodes left. I think we're like in the final countdown. I think there's 64 and we're at episode 55. So I think we've, what, 9 episodes left? And I'm just really sad. I'm really not ready to say goodbye because this has been such an amazing show. But at least we have another amazing show afterwards, and I'm probably going to end up rewatching this over and over again because I feel like this would become a comfort show for me. It's just so good. But without further ado, let's get into episode 55.
あれ、おかしいな。確かこっち。いや、あっちか。
迷子かね、鋼の。
I could never be.
こんな目に遭ってんだよ。
It's like a maze.
なんて頼んでないぞ。
よく言うぜ。俺とスカーがいなけりゃ、てめえ絶対に道を踏み外してただろ。
恩着せ
It was
が
for
まし
your
く言う
own
な。
good.
私があそこで踏みとどまれたのは注意のおかげだ。
He's like, you had nothing to do with this. It was all Risa. I love her with her hair down. She looks so good.
あなたたちシュバール人は私のようなものに礼を言われても腹が立つだけでしょうけど、あの人取り戻せたかもしれない。
Who would have thought? Though I did say very early on that Scar would have a redemption arc. So I would have thought.
ありがとう。
Look at the difference you're making. The bridges you're building. I want Scar to live. If Scar ends up dying, I'm going to be really angry. I want him to live. I want him to be a part of rebuilding. I'm worried. This is going a little bit too smoothly to the point that I think something's going to come and mess everything up. Nothing's ever as simple.
東西南北全門、何があっても開けるな。一匹たりとも市街地に出してはならん。司令部敷地内で殲滅しろ。
Oh, he's gonna go. He's gonna come and help.
何をやっておるのだ、クレミンのやつ。
But everything seems like really assured of success that I genuinely think something's gonna throw a spanner in their works. And we're seeing the Fuhrer's chair. Raph's gonna come back, isn't he?
この危機を乗り切ればこの私が。
No, you won't. Oh! Didn't even get to touch it.
不死の軍団だそうだ。人の魂をデク人形に乗せ替えて作った。
This is what your Fuhrer was building.
貴様ら一般兵もいつかこれにされることだろうよ。
何回殺せば死ぬんだ。ならばもう一発。
Sloth is non-stop, man. Fucking hell. You forget that he's the fastest one. Such an anomaly.
奴の狙いは我らだ。離れていろ。
Oh. Please don't let anything bad happen to Armstrong.
しぶとい女将軍殺す。
He's not gonna allow that to happen. He'll die defending her. Look at them all working together. They were enemies, but now they're comrades for the greater good. They were sent here to dispatch of Olivier, and now look, they're protecting her.
逃げろというのか。我が輩にまた戦場から逃げろというのか。
He won't.
そんな真似できるわけがなかろうが。
Oh, what the fuck was that? Izumi? Izumi?
いいね。
Yes!
逃げない覚悟。いい男じゃないの。ま、うちの旦那の方が数万倍いい男だけどさ。
Just like a big, strong man.
あなたの部下のモヒカンさんにこっちに助っ人に行けって
Oh, I
頼まれた
love
のよ。
Izumi.
あいつめ余計なことを。
めんどくせえ。
She's like, who asked him? But she's actually really happy that he took it upon himself. What the fuck, Izumi? Holy shit. Her husband's something to behold. Their faces.
あちらの御人は。
My
うちの旦
husband.
那。
He is fine. Oh my god. Muscular show off. Okay, this is the type of fan service I like.
勇気100倍、筋肉1000倍。
Icons. Legends. I love this. Gonna put that as my wallpaper.
いて。
Oh, no. Is this the end of Sloth?
俺死ぬの。死ぬ。死ぬってなんだ。考えるの。めんどくせえ。
So gluttony is gone, lust's gone, sloth's gone, envy's gone. So we only have wrath and pride and greed. But greed's not on their side. The only two that are on the Fuhrer's side is wrath and pride. I love this.
残るはガリガリの雑魚どもだけ
They're
だ。
motivating
全
each
力を持
other.
って殲滅しろ。どこのどなたか存ぜぬが、助太刀感謝する。
どういたしまして。
さぞや名のある格闘家とお見受けするが。
私？いいえいえ。主婦で錬金術師。知ってるでしょ？エルリク兄弟って。あれの身内みたいなものよ。
I raised them.
あなたが泉カーティス。
立てますかな、姉上。
何のこれしき。
ちょっと。休んでなさいって。
She has a
そんな傷
mission.
で。
She needs to help the Alaric brothers.
若い者が戦っておるのに、我ら大人が。
Not when these kids are risking their lives. Yeah.
これからこの世を背負っていく若者に、今この世を背負っている大人の我らの生き様を見せんで何とする。
They have to pass it down.
ある程度戦ったら、とんずら動かせてもらうわ。やばいやつに捕まる前にね。
お前、つまらんやつになったな。昔はもっと感情
Like, what
が
happened
豊
to
かで
you?
面白いやつだったのに。
Yeah, it's because he split his feelings off. He's divested them of himself.
強欲、
怠惰、暴食、嫉妬、憤怒。
Now he's a husk.
人には7つの罪があるという。確かに過ぎた欲は身を滅ぼすが、その一方でそれらの感情すべてが人間を理解するためには欠かせぬものでもあるはず。
Oh. Answer the question.
危ないな。人の話聞け。
He doesn't want to.
嘘。やめてくれよ。俺喧嘩あんまり強く
I
な
love
いん
the
だからさ。
door. He's like, I'm not good at fighting, but I will if you make me.
答えろ。なぜホムンクルスを作り、そばに置き、父と言わせた。
Because he wants what Hoenheim has. He wanted a family of his own. He wanted children. He wanted to be human. He's envious. Yeah. It's what Hoenheim always desired, was to have a family, and it's what he desires in turn.
どこだ。まさか国土連星人が発
He's
動
like, I
する
don't
まで
want to
引きこも
answer
る
this
気か。
difficult question, so I'm gonna disappear now. Whoa!
私は人間になりたいのではない。お前の中の賢者の石もらい受ける。
Hoenheim, you have to do something. You can't just stand there.
何をした？
お前がしなかったことをしただけさ。お前は感情と一緒に大切なものを捨ててしまったんだ。
何やってるんだ、チョロヒゲ。もたもたしてると日食が始まっちまうぞ。
やかましい。さっさと車を引っ張り上げ
It's
ろ。
not my fault.
いや、しかし大丈夫だって任せとけ。
That's rough.
1、2の3。
Daddy's home.
作戦本部へ投降しろ。早く行け。
ありがとうございます。
He's like, saving pretty ladies is my duty.
このまま一気に
Like I said, I felt like it was all going too smoothly. I love Izumi.
このさあ、なんでだ。お前らは我々の命令を聞くように作られていた
No.
のか。
They were never
我
tested.
々に嘘を言っていたのか。私はこけところで死ぬ人間ではないんだ。
But you were willing to sacrifice so many others. Selfish man. Oh, she's pissed. Look at her face.
誰か知らんが、よくやった。この私の護衛につけ。
I feel like Azumi's gonna be worse. Feel like I'd rather face the Immortal Legion than
ちょっと聞かせてもらっていいかな。
こんな狙撃されやすそうな場所に座るやつの気が知れんわ。行くぞ。
she's like, that's a dumb choice.
敷地内の人形兵を一匹残らず駆逐するまで門を絶対に開けないようにお願いします。
了解した。
中央司令部の9割をブリックス軍が掌握しました。我々の勝利です。
I wouldn't celebrate just yet. I wouldn't celebrate just yet. Don't let your guards down. Raph is a one-man army.
大佐間に合わなかったな。ただいま将軍。
I fucking knew it.
私が留守の間に随分賑やかになっているではないか。これより私自ら指揮を取り反逆者を排除する。生きていやがったか。
どこだ。どこから攻めてくる。大総統閣下に敬礼。
So now everyone that was working with them is going to turn on them again. What's behind his back? That's like tucked into his belt. What's in his belt? Holy shit. As soon as I saw the sword, I was like, oh my goodness, King is back. I knew it was going too smooth. It was going too smooth. When it seems like it's going too well, you just know that something's going to crop up to complicate matters. And Raph, he is going to rally Central. They're going to turn on the ones that they were actually fighting and defending against the mannequins, and it's going to be bedlam all over again. When they started celebrating victory, I was like, oh no, don't get so complacent. It's the fact he just walked past Al and Yoki and Marco, and I keep forgetting the homunculus's name. I remember Darius, but I don't remember the lion's name, and I feel really bad every time. But they were so busy, like, trying to sort the car out that they just completely missed the fact that the Fuhrer is walking behind them and is rallying Central against them once more in a last-ditch effort to take back control. Hoenheim and the father are fighting one another. Hoenheim feels like he's getting through to him, but he's like, I want to be a perfect being. But what is a perfect being? In being perfect, you lose all the joys of being human, all the complexities of being human, because in his mind, in order to become a perfect being, he has to divest himself of these sins. But in doing so, he has become a husk. Even Hohenheim's like, you're not recognizable. Like, Gon is the full of life, joyful, greedy dwarf in the flesh that I remember, and I don't know what this is before me, but in divesting these sins, you've lost a core aspect of yourself. You've sacrificed parts of yourself to become what? And I feel like this idea of perfection and becoming perfect would be incredibly boring. But we do remember, like, back early on in Fullmetal, they were talking about becoming this being that could rival God. So in becoming a perfect being, does he believe that he will achieve like godhood, this sanctity, that he can rule and dominate the world in becoming this perfect being, that everything bows to his command? But I feel like because of envy being an aspect of the father that's been divested and cast out, being jealous of humans, I think Hohenheim is quite on the money, or at least somewhat on the money, with this idea that he's jealous of the idea of humans and the connections that they form and the relationships that they build, but also their tenacity and their strength, as well as the fact that they can build families. Because why did he cast them out and have them call him father? You could argue that it's in connection with this idea of becoming a perfect being, in rivaling God and overtaking God and becoming, in his eyes, the leader of the world, and therefore they call him father. Like, God is called father. So it could be tied to that, or it could also be a combination of both. That it could be that he wants to have children, he wants a family, he's envious of humans that get that, but at the same time is so intent on ruling and being in control and being this perfect being that he's willing to do whatever it takes to challenge God, to rival God. But Izumi is one of my favorite. She is my top, like in my top 5 of favorite characters, as well as the fact that her husband and Armstrong were having like a muscle showdown. That's the kind of fan service I can get behind, because they're adults, they're of age, and it was also like fan service with a touch of humor, because that was just iconic. That was just two men admiring each other's strength and muscles, but also showing off, wanting to be seen as worthy and superior. It was just amazing. I loved this episode. I think it's one of my favorites because of that little like dynamic with Armstrong and Izumi's husband. But Izumi's definitely in my top 5. She's just iconic. No wonder Ed and Al are as strong as they are, it's because they learn everything from her. But I am excited to see how this all goes down, especially now that Hoenheim has confronted the father. We know that Ed is trying to find his way to him. Alex and Olivier have discovered a way down, which also leads into the tunnels. We also haven't seen how the reverse transmutation circle is going to come into effect, how they're going to implement that. So I think the next couple of episodes are going to be fun in that we're going to get a lot of our questions answered, but also we're going to see things come into play that we didn't necessarily anticipate or expect. I'm still 100% on the hill that Hohenheim's going to sacrifice himself. I want to know how this reverse transmutation cycle is going to work. I love that Izumi's like, I'm what's known as the sacrifice, so I'm going to like leg it before the big bad guy actually finds me. And then we have so many people coming into these tunnels to actually confront the father. It's going to be an amazing showdown. 100%. I'm so excited. And I think that's all I want to say for now. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this react, please consider liking, subscribing, and leaving a comment below to help boost this video into the algorithm. Until next episode, bye.